Hey everyone, this is Greg Davis at Azola Creative, and today I'm going to teach you how to change the shape or size of a PowerPoint or a Keynote so that you can make it more of an 8.5 by 11 portrait style sheet. That way, if you want to do a one sheet as an example, like a sales sheet, then you have the ability to do that within either one of these tools. A lot of times there are companies that don't have all the design software they might want to have access to. Maybe they don't have Photoshop or InDesign or something like that they can make a one sheet a little easy for them. So this is actually the way to create that kind of easy button around doing a one sheet by using either PowerPoint or Keynote. So to start things off, I'm going to show you, if you go into PowerPoint and you hit File and you go down to Page Setup, what you'll see is that you have the ability to change the size of the paper. What you're going to want to do is you're going to choose the 8.5 by 11, but you're going to have to make a change here, and I'll show you why. When you see the width and the height, if you leave it like this, the standard way that it creates it is that it's going to create it in more of that landscape shape, and you want it to be more of a tall portrait page. And so you're going to go back into the page setup, and what you want to do is basically just reverse these. So you'll change this to 7.5 and change this to 10, and then you hit OK, and it'll ask if you want to scale. Yes, go ahead and hit scale. And now you have that 8.5 by 11 page that you can go in there and you can make the changes that you want to do. So in this case, you can make it pretty easy for yourself. You don't have to go over the top as far as any design, but you do have the flexibility to, just start building some shapes in here. Let's say if you wanted to create a header for yourself and you want to create maybe a footer, you could just, copy and paste that, bring it down to the bottom, and maybe put your contact information in here, and you can put all your text there. So this makes it really easy for you just to go out in there and build out that one sheet or sales sheet using PowerPoint. Now I'm going to switch over and I'll show you how to do that in Keynote. Okay, so now we're over in Keynote, and we're going to do the same thing around resizing the shape of the document. Now, for those of you that may not be familiar with Keynote, Keynote is a Mac product. It's an Apple product. So you're going to find these on Macs. And if you're used to working on a PC, you're probably not very familiar with Keynote. Now on a Mac, there is an opportunity for you to add PowerPoint onto a Mac, but on a PC, you're not going to see that same opportunity. So you're probably not going to be very familiar with Keynote if you are just always on PCs. However, for those of you that have a Mac, this is pretty standard and a pretty nice tool as well. So what you're going to do when it comes to resizing the document in Keynote is you're going to come over to this document button, and you're going to click down here at the slide size. And so these are the two standard sizes that you're used to seeing when it comes to doing a presentation. But what you're going to want to do is click on the custom slide size, and that's going to bring up your way to resize the document. Now in Keynote, they don't use inches or pixels or anything like that. You're going to be using points. And so the equivalent of the 8.5 by 11 in points is 612 by 792. Click on that and hit OK. And now you have your document that is an 8.5 by 11. So again, you can work with this and you can change it up, put your content sizes, or shapes, whatever it is you want to do to make that one sheet. I recommend just keeping it pretty simple. If you don't have a lot of design skills, just keep it simple and just put in there the information that's needed. Sometimes what happens is that you're talking to a prospect and they might want to share it with someone else, and so they ask you, hey, do you have a one sheet you can send me, or something like that. Now don't expect that one sheet to sell it for you, because it's just not going to. However, it can be an easy opportunity just to kind of be able to pass that information along to someone else who might be one of the decision makers in the process of trying to generate that sale. So this is a really quick and easy way for you to develop that one sheet without having to go through a designer, or if you don't have that design software, you just do these easy steps and you're out the door with a new one sheet pretty quickly. So I hope that you find this helpful. If you want more information about Azola Creative, we have a lot of different training videos that we do on our CMO dashboard. And so you can go check that out at azolacreative.com. And otherwise, I hope that you will find this useful for you to get out there and get moving on putting together a really quick and easy sales sheet. And we'll see you next time. Thanks.